Hello everyone, welcome and thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be guiding you through a 10-minute Vipassana or insight style meditation. I'm not going to be doing the warm-up like I did in the last video, so you can go ahead and check that out if you'd like to do a warm-up before this practice. This time I'm just going to jump right in. So, if you're ready, you can begin to close your eyes. You're also welcome to keep your eyes open. If you are going to keep your eyes open, just keep a soft gaze forward and down towards the floor. And try to find a comfortable seat here, whether you're sitting on a cushion or a bench, a chair, or somewhere else. And let's begin with a deep breath in through the nose and release that through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose and let it go. Allowing the breath to be natural here, without forcing it to be any longer or shorter than it is for you in this moment. And allow your hips to drop, connecting with your seat, feeling supported and stable. And from that place of stability, allow the spine to rise up straight and tall, but without too much effort from the muscles to keep you there. Just a nice, comfortable, and alert position. And take a moment to notice if you're holding tension anywhere in the body. Maybe in the neck and the shoulders. If you are feeling any tension there, feel free to roll the shoulders back and down. Elongate the neck. See if you can let that tension out. You may be feeling tension in the face, in the forehead, around or behind the eyes, in the cheeks or the jaw, or maybe even the tongue, or somewhere else entirely. If you do notice that you're holding tension somewhere, see if you can let go just a little bit and not hold on quite so much. I'll be guiding through with focus on the breath. And if you'd like to use something else instead, like sound or a mantra, you're welcome to do so. Just substitute that in when I mention the breath. So as we begin to settle in here, bring your attention to the feeling of breath. What does it feel like to breathe in this moment? Is the breath smooth or coarse? Is it warm or cool? feel it in the body, in the belly, in the chest, the back of the throat, or maybe somewhere else. And however the breath feels to you in this moment, allow that to be your anchor. It's a place to come back to when you notice that your mind has wandered elsewhere. It's left you, it's left this room. And that's all this practice is. Just noticing what's happening in your mind, in your body. Noticing when your attention drifts into thought or a daydream. If while we sit you do notice that your thoughts are wandering, gently bring your attention back to that feeling of breath, back to your anchor, and back to yourself. If you notice that your attention has drifted, gently bring it back to the feeling of breath. It's easy to get frustrated or feel like you're doing a bad job if our mind wanders. But it's all part of the practice. The key is to notice when it happens, because the mind will get bored. It will decide it doesn't want to stay with the body or the breath. It would much rather make a list of groceries that you need, or daydream about being somewhere else, maybe out with some friends or family. And that's all completely normal. But it's also not what we're doing right now. Right now we're working with our mind, working with our attention, our focus, and our patience. So be gentle with yourself, bringing your attention back to the breath, and back to the body, and back to the moment. Please go ahead and open your eyes if you have them closed. You can go ahead and take a stretch if you need it. And I'd like to close by reading a short story from my book of Zen stories. This one is called Publishing the Sutras. Tetsugen, a devotee of Zen in Japan, decided to publish the sutras, which at that time were only available in Chinese. The books were to be printed with wood blocks in an edition of 7,000 copies, a tremendous undertaking for the time. Tetsugen began by traveling and collecting donations for this purpose. A few sympathizers would give him 100 pieces of gold, but most of the time he received only small coins. He thanked each donor with equal gratitude. After 10 years, Tetsugen had enough money to begin this task. It happened that at that time, the Uji River overflowed. Famine followed. Tetsugen took the funds he had collected for the books and spent them to save others from starvation. Then he began again his work of collecting. Several years afterwards, an epidemic spread over the country. Tetsugen again gave away what he had collected to help his people. For a third time, he started his work, and after 20 years, his wish was fulfilled. The printing blocks which produced the first edition of sutras can still be seen today in the Obaku Monastery in Kyoto. The Japanese tell their children that Tetsugen made 3 sets of sutras, and that the first 2 invisible sets surpass even the last. Thank you for being here with me. Life and death are of supreme importance. Time passes swiftly and opportunity is lost. Let us awaken. Awaken. Do not squander your life. Thank you. Be well. Have a good night.